What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Chris, man. We are here at the Work Hard, Play Harder podcast. It is Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. My name is Chris Drummond. I'm a freelance sports reporter based out of Minnesota here, proprietor of this podcast, Work Hard, Play Harder, where I bring individuals on to talk about their why and get to know them outside of their occupation. I got a special guest that's going to be coming on with me today. Her name is Abbie De Vera. She is the community segment booking producer. She's been a producer at other stops, also been an assignment desk editor, and has been a director. So we're going to talk to her about her why of getting into the media industry and journalism, and we'll ask some get to know you questions. So without any further ado, I introduce you the wonderful, talented, and the beautiful Abbie.
You see me now?
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Yay! How are you?
I'm doing good. You look absolutely beautiful today. I just want
Thank
to say
you.
that.
I appreciate it. I
No,
was
you are
ready
very
to,
welcome.
I wanted to take this serious. I mean, I'm taking this seriously. I'm really excited that you asked me to chat with you and um
Absolutely.
yeah. So wait,
Um,
tell me about
right.
oh no, this is your platform, but how long you where did I just want to know when you got inspired to do all this? Because I checked out your videos.
About I would say about a year and a half ago. I wanted to do something like this to be able to talk to different people. Because I'm a journalist. I'm in media. I've been doing it for the past 7 years. When I was
That's
in college, and now post as well. So, and I wanted to talk to different people in different job roles. Get a sense of what they do, their preparation, how they came into it. Because there's so many different roles in communication. So I
mhm.
wanted to be able to learn about different roles, but also learn about people as well. You never know where you can go where somebody can impact your life, a connection, a networking as well. So, but also it's another form of storytelling. People tell great stories on some of these podcasts, or well, I should say most of these podcasts, they tell great stories, stories that they wouldn't tell just in everyday talk. You just
Absolutely.
wouldn't know about them, right? So that's why I wanted to build this platform.
And how'd you find me?
Well, okay. I found you the same way that I normally find everybody else. I found you, I believe I found you first though, on LinkedIn, which is same old, of just similar roles, similar people. Like I said, I know you're a booking producer, and I like talking to producers. I know you have been doing some directing. I know you were an assignment desk editor as well at one point. And I know you've been a producer at various spots as well. So anytime that people have been in media for multiple
Mhm.
years on years, you tend to be able to want to talk to them and hear their why of why they got into media. Because again, everybody's story is special, everybody's story is worth telling, and everybody has a different path to getting into this industry. So that was my whole thing of being able to reach out to
Awesome.
you and talk to you. So yeah.
Sorry. Yes, I just wanted to meet you and find out what inspired you to do this. So thank you.
Sure, no problem, no problem. Like I said, you look very lovely today, but that's obvious to anybody who ever sees you for sure.
You.
I want to before I start peppering you with all these questions, I want to reiterate again why I wanted to have you on here, and that's pretty much the reason why is because you are a booking producer, you are somebody in front of the camera, you are somebody that's in media, and you've been doing it for a long time. And I love talking to people and hearing about their stories of why. And my thing is that you can learn a lot from other people's stories. You can learn about their roles, about what they do. Something may intrigue me, or something may intrigue someone else that will watch this in the future of learning of what you do and all that you do. So that's why I wanted to have you on. So the first question, Abbie, is the same question that
Mhm.
is for everybody that's on this platform, and that is, what is your why? Why do you do what you do? Did you have any role models growing up? Any inspirations growing up? Why did you choose a career in the media industry?
Well, my father used to work for Time Magazine. He was at the Tiananmen Square massacre, and he reported on those events,
Mm.
which is pretty historical. And he's interviewed Mother Teresa. Billy Graham, and I had a lot of respect for him, but I wanted to pursue filmmaking, acting,
Right.
directing, writing, which took me to LA. And I pounded the pavement, so to speak, for about 15 years. And life brought me to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I thought it would be 2 years, but I've been here ever since. And within my first year living there, I passed by NBC, the local station here, and I said, I want to work there. And the reason why is what film was not booming like it is now. There's a huge independent film wave that I'm riding right now. I'm on the ride with the rest of the filmmakers here, very creatives. But I wanted something that was every day. I was a single mom, but still be able to bring storytelling, to an audience. So I've applied twice. I didn't have any broadcast news experience whatsoever.
Okay.
And definitely don't give up. So if at the time that was my dream job, and the doors are closed, maybe it's not the right time. And about 6 months later, the door opened up to work as a assignment editor, which is, for me, the foundation of the newsroom. It is, I would say my first producer that I work with said it's the heartbeat of the newsroom. So
Sure.
a lot of the details come through the news desk and gets distributed to digital, broadcast producers, reporters. We verify everything. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I got you. I can see you.
Framing. The framing. And so, so I began to get grounded in local news coverage in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's called Green Country. So it's like all of northeastern Oklahoma,
Okay.
the Tulsa area. And I gained a great foundation. Then Fox 23, the content creator position opened up for me, and I worked over there for 3 years, doing stories where I like to expose things that are not quite right. Maybe there's a little bit of accountability that's that's needed, and share those stories with the general public. So so I had a great experience at Fox 23, and then this position, which was it's the CBS station, this CBS affiliate, opened up in November of 2023. When I read the description, it was a community booking producer. You book people from the community on a segment that you write, and they film 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. And I thought,
Absolutely.
my dream job right now.
Mhm.
It's my
I
dream
love that.
job. And so it's become a hub for creatives, and innovators, people doing exciting things, everything that's sort of opposite from maybe a shooting or a fire, which is important. We need to cover that in our neighborhood, but it definitely provides the balance, and it gives the spotlight to creatives in the area that are doing exciting things, not only here locally, but beyond. So.
Absolutely. No, I love that. I love that answer. We starting off really good, Abby. We really are. No question. Um, you went to the Weber Douglas Academy,
Mhm.
um, out there, for schooling, if I'm not
Yes, in
mistaken.
London, England, yes. Because I
Yes.
wanted to pursue theater, film, and acting. And it was a great experience. I definitely bring a lot of that into what I do now, but I didn't go to journalism school. I didn't even go to school for English. My dad would always say, if you want to be a journalist, learn how to write, get an English degree, and gain experience. And everyone's journey is going to be different, but I think
Yep.
there's something to that, where the writing becomes effortless because it's coming from a place inside when you really learn how to live life and connect with different cultures and different people with different backgrounds. Because that's the honor I've had with these stories, is to connect with people and their stories. I want to uncover stories that are worthy to be told, and how that happens is through connection, like genuine, authentic connection.
Absolutely, no question. I totally agree with that. You said you are a, theater person. I'm a huge musical person. I love
That's fascinating.
musicals.
We had
Um,
musical theater students on my segment this morning. They went to
Absolutely,
the
that's
Jimmy
awesome.
Awards. Yeah, that's great.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? If you had a top three, what's your favorite top three musicals?
Les Miserables, Rent. Oh man, I have to pick a third. Uh, I think those are just definitely my top two. And I love those with a passion. I love other ones too, but those would be my favorites for sure.
Yeah, you mentioned those two of my favorites. I got a chance to act in Les Miserables in high school, so that was pretty cool.
But you were
Uh,
in Les Mis
yeah, I
in
was
high
in Les
school.
Mis.
I
Yeah.
just did West Side Story.
Oh, okay. See, that's a good one. I wouldn't say that's my top three, but
No,
that is
yeah,
a
it's
good
not my
one.
top. Uh,
But hairspray to add with a rent. I like hairspray.
I directed that for children's theater, and then I ended on a high note, and then I walked away from teaching children's theater. But I was like, I need to end on a high note because it was just such a great. It was such a great play to direct for young people. So
Absolutely.
much depth, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. In Les Mis, I had the drink with me solo. If you know about that. So yeah,
Oh,
I had that. So yes,
you know how to sing if you're gonna be cast in Les Mis. I wasn't
yeah.
the strongest singer. I wasn't a triple threat, so I can dance.
You know, it was it was by accident that I got casted. And quick story before I get to the next question. So I did it in high school, which was almost a couple decades ago. And my friends, I was walking down like the hallway. Basketball season had just ended, so I normally play basketball. I was walking down the hallway singing like a Usher song,
No
and my
way.
friends was like, "You should go audition for this play that we're doing." And I'm like, "What play are you doing?" And it's called Les Miserables. I was like, "Les Miserables? What the hell is that?" I mean, I didn't know what that was. They was like, "Well, it's about the French Revolution, and you know, it's an interesting play." I said, "It don't sound interesting." They was like, "Well, you should just go audition. That'd be fun. We're all in it." So then I was singing an Usher song, and Miss Barbara Toombs, which was the choir teacher, she said, "Chris, you
Her
gotta come
name
in."
Barbara Tunes.
Yep, Barbara Toombs. Yep, I remember her to this day. She's like, "Come in and audition," and I was like, I really have a lot of respect for Miss Toombs, so I was like, "Okay, I'll audition." The first scene they had me do was the prisoner scene, the opening scene. Look down. So, look down, it's hot as hell below. So it's like I was doing that and I was auditioning for that, and it was like, yep, that's good. Now do the drink with me solo. I was like, okay. I did the solo, I did that, and then the very next day they came in the classroom, a choir class with Miss Toombs, and they was like, we're gonna cast you as the drink with me person. And we want you to do that part. We want you to do the prisoner part. We want you to do two other parts. So I played four different people.
That's
And it was,
amazing. It's a powerful story, isn't it? In Les
it
Mis.
is. It was really good. It was
Wow.
really good. And I love theater ever since then. So fell in love with theater for sure. If I wasn't a sports journalist, I probably would have did theater for sure.
Wow. Wow.
Um, I'm gonna ask you some favorite questions, Abby.
Yes.
And I just
Ready.
want you to give me the 411 off the rip based upon these favorite questions, okay?
Okay. Ready.
All right, here we go. Favorite meal you like to cook?
I'll answer with this. My aunt asked me if I use spices when I cook, and I said no. I use the microwave. I'm sorry, but I
Wow.
prepare
Okay.
food. I don't know. I could do like a mean pasta, but
Okay.
yeah. But no, yeah,
Okay.
not. It's like a foreign land to me. I'll be honest.
Well, listen, I'm not that big of a cook either, but I do like tacos. I can whip up some tacos pretty good.
No way. Love it.
Absolutely.
Those
Okay,
are
here
my
we go.
favorite foods. Like you didn't say what was one of your favorite foods because I like to try a lot of cuisines, but I'm not like a master chef.
I feel that. That's okay. That's okay. I'm sure you have plenty other wonderful qualities
Thank you.
that I'm going to know of for sure. Okay, that's what's up. Favorite concert you've ever attended?
Yeah, Blue October here in Tulsa. They did they're like an alternative indie group, and they did like an acoustic version for Christmas.
Okay,
I loved that. Oh my, okay, I'll tell you my first concert I ever went to, because that's the only thing
okay.
coming to my head right now, and that was Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And I got in trouble for dancing in the aisle.
Wow, you are taking me back.
I
Wow.
know. I just thought it
Okay.
was so cool. I don't know what I was thinking. I like alternative music. There's an alternative radio station here, and they do have like Christmas concerts where, they have several different bands go play at the Brady Theater. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. It's called the Tulsa Theater now. They changed the name because it was
Okay.
controversial, that history. Um, so the Tulsa Theater and Kane's Ballroom, and in my opinion, both are haunted. So both experiences were amazing.
Okay. Okay. I would say I love all kind of music, but The Weeknd was one of my favorite concerts for sure. I love me some
Love
Weekend for
it.
sure.
Love it.
Uh, Favorite place you've ever traveled to?
Brazil. Brazil.
Oh, you got to tell me about that. That's on my bucket list. What kind of trip
So
was that?
it was right before I moved to Los Angeles, and I I did sort of like a missionary trip to go work with kids that were living on the street. It's an organization that helps rehabilitate them. It just so happens that my cousin was the one that founded it. She was not there at the time. So, um, but the people are so friendly in South America. They will show up at your house at any time of the day, and then they'll just talk, and then people are happy to receive them. If they say we're going to the beach at 10 o'clock a.m., we won't actually end up leaving till 1 o'clock, but it's just sort of and there's more laughter there amongst children. And we were staying in the favelas, which are like the barrios, the slums.
Absolutely.
And I just, there's the connections with the kids, and um, interacting with them, I think was more life changing for me. Um, I wonder if they remember me, but I will always remember them.
I love that. Okay, I'm definitely going to put that on the bucket list. I would say my place is Jamaica. That was a beautiful place. No question about that. Love the food, love the people. Went there on a cruise last year, so that was pretty cool. Um, I'm
Nice.
a
Yeah.
sports person. So, Abby, this is a sports question, okay? It's a two-parter. Favorite
Okay.
sport that you like to watch on TV,
Yeah.
favorite
Okay.
sport that you like to attend in person. They could be the same sport.
That's really funny because my favorite sport to watch on television is what the rest of the world calls football, soccer. Um, and I did go see like an amateur soccer game in a huge stadium in Brazil. And our translators sat with the away team who won, and they had to be escorted out
Wow.
because he got attacked. So they had to be escorted out by the police. And because they just take their sports much more seriously over. I'm not
Absolutely,
laughing.
they do.
But I'm just saying I'm not laughing at the fact that he was attacked, because that's awful. But there are different cultures in the world, and they really take their soccer, their football seriously. Um, so I don't know, but I when I lived in LA, getting a hot dog and going to see a baseball game over there was nice. It's like
Absolutely.
part of the culture. What
Yes,
about you?
indeed. I'm definitely football on TV, Americano football, and then basketball in person. I do love me some basketball. That's something I played in high school, so I just love just the sneakers and the sound of that. So I'm definitely in love with basketball for sure. Um,
What do you think about Thunder winning?
oh yeah, absolutely.
It was
Predicted it
a
at
big
the
deal. Like I didn't even know that I wasn't wearing color, or like everyone wear blue one day, because I'm not really into sports that much, but everyone around me is. They're diehard sports fans. They love
oh
to
yeah.
follow it. Yeah.
Well, they've been the best team all season long.
Really?
Coming into the year, they were the favorites to win it. So it was just expected. That's the one word that comes to my mind. They was expected to win. Next year is going to be tough for them, but they're still pretty young, so they're going to have another good run in them next year. But teams are going to be loading up to beat them. That's for sure.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, last of the favorites, because when I do touch down in Tulsa, I'm definitely going to have to say hello to you.
Yes,
That's
of
for sure.
course. For sure.
But I'm a huge foodie, so I love going out to different places and trying different restaurants.
Yes.
What is your favorite restaurant to eat at?
It depends on my mood because I do like an Indian chicken tikka masala. I like a pad thai, from Thailand. Um, Although I also like a great cheeseburger. And I think the best places on almost in any city is to find the hole in the wall places that may not look like the most spectacular inside, but they know how to cook. They
Right.
know how to cook. So I have a couple places, go-tos in Tulsa for the pad thai or the chicken tikka masala. Um, and I haven't found my burger joint yet here,
Okay.
but I
Well,
do,
like,
yes, in the past, yes.
well, obviously, when I do touch down in Tulsa, because I still want to visit all the states
That's
in the U.S.
awesome.
Oklahoma is a state I've never been to. Never been to
Wow,
Oklahoma
well,
yet.
not that bad. I thought I would be gone after 2 years, like I said, but I'm here 11 years later,
Okay. Well,
and
like I said,
it's been good to me. It's been good.
well, I love that. When I touch down, I would definitely say hi to you, Abby, and we'll go out and get a
Very
burger. How about
good.
that? That'd be
Yeah, I'll
amazing.
take you to the center of the universe, which is a place. It's downtown. It's just the weirdest place. Like you stand in the middle of the circle and you hear echoes.
Wow.
And
Okay.
it's featured in Tulsa King.
Oh, okay. Great TV show. Great TV show. I love that.
You liked it.
Um, let's see. I want to talk to you about your day to day.
Okay.
Um, Being in journalism, being a producer, your days are never the same. 2 days are never the same. It's always different every single day. I know you got your De Vera Productions as well that you do as well. Talk to me about your day to day process of getting up. What do you do? When do you start? When do you finish the day? Stuff like that.
Let's do like a Monday through Friday. Because every day is different, but generally, I head to the studio pretty early and I meet the guest. We get the guest ready for the segment. The segment airs in the 8 o'clock hour. And then I start booking and writing scripts for the next day. Again, every day is completely different. Sometimes I'm all booked for the week ahead by Tuesday. I
Wow.
only have maybe 2 bookings and it's Tuesday. So, but it always comes together. I'm never worried. So after that, when I'm working outside of work, I have to do some kind of filmmaking. So my first docudrama feature is going to be premiering on the 14th of July at the Circle Cinema Film Festival, which is an art house like cinema here in Tulsa.
Okay.
It's
I like that.
right
What is
there,
it called?
called "I've Been Blessed" by Evan Hughes.
Okay.
And it's
Hmm.
about a comedian that lives here who's very good friends with the creator of Strawberry Shortcake. Uh, it is the most unexpected story. And a bunch of people told me about him last year. I'd never heard about him. I thought he kind of reminded me of Napoleon Dynamite, didn't really get it. And I was like, there's gotta be a story here. And then, fast forward, we're premiering it next week.
Okay, okay. I would love to check that out. Is there any way that somebody that might not be in Oklahoma that could possibly check it out?
So I can send you the trailer. We cannot launch the whole thing until there's gonna be another screening in September. And then hopefully we'll talk about distribution, and maybe it's gonna be on Amazon or another streaming
Yeah.
service. But for now, you can be intrigued by the trailer.
Okay. Yeah, definitely send me that and we'll talk offline and we'll get that information for sure. But
Yeah,
it's a great segue because I want to talk to you about mental health and work-life balance. You
one
know,
hundred percent.
when you're talking about this industry, a lot of people step away from this industry for various reasons, mental health being one of them because it's affected. Anytime that you're in media or journalism, you're particularly working crazy type hours. You're also in the spotlight a lot. You get a lot of trolls sometimes. People troll you about, especially women, about what they wear, what they look like on TV and stuff like that. Talk to me about how you keep your mental health strong, but also still try to have that work-life balance. Because Abby, like you said it, you're a mom, but you also have to work. You also have friends, and you obviously are somebody who I certainly wouldn't mind hanging out with. You are absolute pleasure to talk to, but you also seem very busy as well. So
Very
talk to
much,
me,
yeah.
how do you balance that?
So it depends. It could be yoga for a few months. Right now, it's walking. I walk about 2.5 miles in the evening with the dogs.
Okay.
Um, yeah, they need exercise too, so it kind of worked out. Uh, but there's something about, and honestly, like I leave my phone at home. My son has his phone because he comes with me. So if anything happens, we'll have a phone. But nevertheless, we walk for 40 minutes, and it's not as boring as I thought it would be. Thought I'd need to do, I've done Zumba in the past, but so some kind of
Yeah.
physical activity that allows you to sort of get in the zone, if that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
just for me. And I have to do it even if I don't feel like it. Um, so that helps. I would say you really have to try to get a balance in your life. Make sure the work is fulfilling. If it's not, I know a lot of people who are now very fulfilled and they've walked away from, say, news to work in PR because some of that experience will lend itself to that. But I do, if it's not for you, then I would definitely walk away. But you have to really know that. But if you want to do it, there's a way of, you have to detach sometimes when you get home and be at
Yeah.
home. Be at home. Whatever your favorite television show is, watch that. Watch that. Connect with family and real friends. I keep my circle small because they're real, genuine connections. Because you have a lot of great, when you work in media, you know a lot of people and they're great acquaintances. I
Absolutely.
love
Yeah.
running into them. Don't get me wrong, but how many people do you really share what you're going through? What your parents are experiencing, very few. So I think that helps. But everyone's going to be different, but you have to find what works for you, if that helps. If that.
No, I love you saying that. I really do. That's a great answer. It's something worth talking about whenever you
Yes,
talk about mental
100%.
health and work-life balance. But I love the fact that you said that your friend circle is small. It's going to be with not just being in this industry, but just period. As you get older, you kind of weed out the acquaintances and keep them as acquaintances, and then you have your day ones, is what I like to call them. People that's your friends that you trust that you can kind of open
100%.
up to.
Yeah.
I know for me, I'm a huge family person, but
Mhm.
moving to Minnesota, I don't have any family out here. Being
Yeah,
in
it's
the
hard.
Midwest, I love doing what I do. And yes, my next move is probably going to be around some family. But I love the fact that I kind of overcame that because when I first moved here, I was really sad. I'm like, man, I don't have no mom, I don't have no dad here, no brother, sister, cousin, uncles, nobody. No family related. And I'm a huge family person. And then, trying to make friends where I was working in a spot where most of the people are 2 times my age and older than me, or they're like 10 or 15 years older than I was, in their 50s or in their 60s, just
Mhm.
older folks. So it
Yeah.
was just very tough to try to find people that was likewise. So
Mhm.
I really do like what you just said. But that's also a great segue to this next
Mhm.
question, and that is advice. What is some advice that you would give someone that comes up to your station? Maybe you have interns that probably come into your station, or somebody that just graduated college, or somebody that just wants to be in the broadcast journalism industry. What kind of advice would you give them about being in this industry?
Be a sponge with people around you that you believe love what they do. Like if you want to do it, be around people that love doing that, that may have more experience under their belt. Um, I think it's contagious, and being around them, you learn different, you just pearls of wisdom, just by observing them, watching them by example, but also by things they may share. And if they love what they do, uh, I find those kind of people have time to impart their passion and what they know to other people. Some people may not have enough time, but then they're not the right mentor or right person to learn from. So,
Right.
uh, uh, to tie back to the mental health thing, sorry, and then I wanted to add something to that, is
Go ahead.
I try to feature a lot of resources that are free in the community. There's a huge mental health crisis in Oklahoma. There has been since I've been in news, generally over the entire country. But when the pandemic hit, we got hit hard. Um,
Okay.
so I try to feature free services or events so that people are aware. Yes. So
I like that.
yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Do you have any of those events right now, or
No, nothing is scheduled right now, but we've had, people that are musicians in the community that people have sort of heard about locally speak about their experiences. Musicians, there's business owners that people know that share what they've experienced. The first one I went to was with Sterling Harjo, who is the creator of Reservation Dogs, which was filmed here.
oh yeah,
uh, yeah, and he shared some of the things that he's gone through, and I think we do need to talk about it. I think it helps.
absolutely. That's the only way you're going to be able to bring awareness to it. Is talking about it. Staying silent doesn't do anybody any good. That's for sure.
100.
Um, we have reached a portion of the podcast, and now we're going to play my interactive game, Abby, called This or That.
Yay! I'm
Okay.
excited.
So this game I normally play with all my guests here on the Work Hard, Play Hard podcast, and it's really simple. I throw some things at you, and you get to choose this or that. So,
Okay.
Abby, are you
Yeah,
ready?
I am ready.
All right, here we go. Out of these two restaurants, which restaurant would you rather eat at? Popeyes or KFC?
KFC.
Okay, I like that. When it comes to chicken wings, which flavor would you rather put on the wing? Barbecue or lemon pepper?
Barbecue.
Do you like your wings wet or dry?
Wet.
Do you like your wings bone in or boneless?
Uh, I like my wings. I just like the meat.
So you like boneless?
Yeah. Well, even on the bone, you got the meat.
Yeah, but you got to choose. This is not this, that, or them. This is this or that.
Okay. I can't. Boneless.
I like it. I like it, girl. I definitely do. Okay, here we go. The next five questions is about concerts you rather attend. Okay, so here we go. Which concert would you rather go see? Beyonce or Rihanna?
Rihanna.
Oh, I like that. You was decisive on that one.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, which concert would you rather go see? Chris Brown or Usher?
Sure.
You sure?
No, I would rather not. I don't know. Neither of them. But if I had to pick Usher,
Oh my goodness. Do you like the genre R&B?
it doesn't resonate with me like say alternative does.
Alternative, like
Yes.
alternative rock.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. So, which concert would you rather go see? Would you rather go see Panic at the Disco or Maroon 5?
Oh, Panic at the Disco.
Okay, you got some good taste. Which music concert would you rather see? Oasis or AJR?
Ooh, that's tough. I know I'm gonna pick, but my son loves AJR, and we always go to their concerts. So by default, maybe with him. But I grew up with Oasis, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna pick Oasis. But that's a hard one because
I listen. I figured that would be a little hard. They're gonna get a little. They're gonna get harder as they go along. Now,
okay.
here we go. Last of the concerts. Which concert would you rather go see? Would you rather go see Metallica or Pearl Jam?
Pearl Jam. That's easy.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Which sport, if you had to, would you rather watch on TV? Basketball or football?
Football
I got you. Which sport would you rather play?
or the
If you,
Lakers when back in the day.
oh, you was a Lakers fan.
Well, I would watch them, and I'm like, they're pretty amazing.
Okay, I like that. See, you already won my heart already. I'm with you on that. Okay, here we go. Which sport would you rather play? Badminton or bowling?
Badminton or what?
Bowling.
Bowling.
Are you a good bowler?
No, but I have fun.
Do you need to use the bumpers?
No, I don't need to use the bumpers, but that doesn't mean I won't get a gutter ball once in a while. It's like
Yeah.
this. I will shoot maybe like a few spares, maybe a strike. And then some of them are gutters, and then some of them are like 3 or 4. It's very inconsistent, but I have fun.
Okay, that's all that matters now. And obviously have some cold beverages as well, so that's pretty good. Okay. Do you like desserts?
Love.
Okay, so I'm going to throw 4 categories of desserts at you. You have to choose one of these that you'll never eat again.
Okay.
So here we go. First
Oh,
one is candy. The second one is ice cream. The third one is cookies. The last one is cake slash pie. So they're grouped together. Which one are you getting rid of?
candy.
Girl, you on point like a period. I like that. Okay, I would have said the same thing. Okay. What's your favorite ice cream?
Anything with salted caramel.
Okay. Uh, fun fact, I never had salted caramel in my life. Never even tried it.
So good.
Well, from your lips to my ears, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm a cookies and cream guy, but yeah, absolutely, no doubt.
That's on my 5, like my top 5. But
Okay,
so if you like cookies and cream, you'll probably like salted caramel.
okay, I would definitely try. When I do try that, I'll let you know how that is for
Cool.
sure.
Yeah. Let me know.
Okay. Do you like potato chips?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the same format. I'm going to name 4 brands. You have to choose one of these brands that you'll never eat again. So here we go. The first brand is Pringles. The second brand is Lay's. The third brand is Doritos. The last brand is Ruffles. Which one are you getting rid of?
Lay's.
Where have you been all my life, Abbie? We are in sync, girl. What is going on? I like it. I like it. I would have said Lay's too. What's your favorite chip?
Uh, oh, you know what? The sun chips.
Well,
Is that
Oh
I think
Lord.
they're so good. They don't taste like chips though.
We were on the honeymoon period and then we just
Yeah.
crash landed.
They're
Well,
rich.
listen, you just proven that you can't be perfect. That's all that is. So it's okay. It's all right.
All right. All right. Fair enough.
Fair enough. My favorite chips is Ruffles, sour cream, and cheddar.
That's a good
So
one.
yeah,
That's a good one.
absolutely. Okay, that's what's up. I love asking this next question to people that's in the media industry and journalists, and that is a top four. Give me a bucket list of top four of events or stories that you would like to do in your journalism career that you
Top.
haven't done.
Top. How many?
Four.
4. I would like to interview Sterling Harjo, who's
Okay.
the creator of Reservation Dogs and The Lowdown, which is now going to be premiering next year on FX. Lily Gladstone, who won the Oscar. Or what, did she win the Oscar? She didn't win the Oscar. She won Best Actress for Golden Globe. I don't know. That's 2, right?
Yes.
Man. When like you're blank, it's because there's so many and you can't really pick. So those are my
Yeah.
first 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I kind of
I'll
put you
tell
on
you
the
what.
spot.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Carol Burnett.
Wow. That would be a great interview if you can get that.
Oh, I know for sure. It's a dream wish, and it's because she was in the first movie I ever saw in a movie theater, and I had walked in late. I was about 3.5, and my mom took me to Annie, and she's on the screen and then Annie's being pulled by Grace Farrell and Miss Hannigan. Oh, did we get disconnected?
Nope, we good. We right
Okay.
here.
So, but I thought she was hilarious, and it's very fine line to play like an abusive, drunk individual who abuses kids. But she did a fine line, and like you could tell at the end there was some sort of she did really love them, but she just was incapable of loving them. So I thought she was brilliant in that. That's 3. You need a 4th?
I do.
Okay. So my favorite movie of all time is The Last of the Mohicans.
Okay.
I want to interview Madeline Stowe, who was in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's a
Yeah, that's my
wonderful
favorite.
top four.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I love that. I love that. My next top four question has to do with Tulsa. Give me a top 4 things to do in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And how close are you to Oklahoma City?
An hour and a half.
All right, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah. Um, Now I have to ask, is this if like you're visiting, or is this if you're a local? Because those are going to be 2 different things.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if I'm visiting Oklahoma.
I would take anyone I would tell them to go, or I would take any of the friends that are visiting to Center of the Universe. I mentioned that earlier. The Max, which is a very cool 80s bar, 80s themed bar.
Okay. I'm an 80s baby, so I like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. They have a huge Falcor from that movie, that Never Ending Story. When you first walk in, there's a bunch of arcades, themed drinks. It's just a lot of fun. Probably to eat, we would go to the Bohemian, which is in a really cool place downtown that lights up at night. It's very atmospheric, and it's great food. And there's like a patio area. And maybe Circle Cinema, which is not Film Fest, but the Film Fest is going to be there. But going to that movie theater cinema, it's an art house. It's like an independent film movie theater. They've got
Okay.
really things showing, great events.
Hey, I love cinema. I'm looking. Um, I love seeing Wicked live. I love seeing different
Yeah.
musical theater stuff live. I love
Mhm.
seeing movies
That
live.
would be at the
So
PAC. Mamma Mia
okay.
is coming next year. I want to see that.
Oh, okay. I might have to put that on the calendar. I definitely want to see Mamma Mia live too. Okay, I like that. That's what's up. What is some advice, Abby, that someone has gave you that you hold on dearly to?
Don't give up. I've been 2 weeks from being homeless. I have been homeless. There's different
Mm,
definitions of being homeless. I was never say per se on the street, but I was one night away of living in my vehicle because I
okay,
was applying for jobs, and people were like, Apply for a job at McDonald's if you really want one." I did. I was like overqualified, so I didn't get selected to deliver pizza. I was willing to do anything, but don't give
right.
up. Don't give up. You will find your tribe. And that's what my mom told me. She's been the one who has rooted for me uh, through very difficult times when I just didn't know if I was going to make it.
Wow. Well, I appreciate that transparency. I really do. But it always hardens your character whenever you go through some adversity and you're able to overcome it. I think your character is shaped by the way that you deal with things. Because all of us have adversity in our lives, in some shape or way or fashion.
Mhm.
And look at you now, right? You're glowing here.
Thank
Every camera loves you. Every camera loves you. But you're also doing something that you love,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
amazing to see. I had a bonus question for you in my mind, and that is, um, as far as I would say your producing role that you have right now, where do you see like yourself in like as far as your not producing role, sorry, I should say your production company.
Mhm.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years with your production company? Like what kind of things do you want to do?
I want to discover stories that haven't been told, that are worthy of being told, that resonate with
Mhm.
people. We're already working on the next documentary right now. So one is about to
Wow.
premiere, and we're working on the next one. It's about a Tulsa artist. It doesn't have to be in Tulsa. I think the stories will come to me. Uh, I have some ideas in the bank, but I constantly want to be working towards another project. It's the only way that it's sort of fulfilling to me. And here's the thing, like, I don't wait until you have the budget, so to speak. Just do it. Do it with what you have. Cause I don't know, that can hold people back for years. But if you
Yeah,
go with what you
money is pretty
have,
important.
yeah, if you go with what you have, the next project will be even better. I mean, you don't have to wait until you have a budget.
Okay. I like that. I do. I like that mindset. I want to ask you some rapid fire questions, and I'm probably gonna get you up out of here on this one. But rapid fire is basically the first thing that comes to your mind. I want you to shout it out with glee.
Got
No
it.
pun intended. Okay.
Got it.
So here we go. Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Chicken or ribs?
Chicken.
Red or blue?
Red.
Green or yellow?
Green.
Favorite Netflix TV show?
Orange is the new black.
That's a damn good one.
Or
That's a good
Stranger
one.
Things. Stranger Things.
Oh, I can't wait for season 5.
Me too.
That's a
It's
good
been
one.
forever. Just forever.
Absolutely. And it's coming out in November. It's coming out in November this year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Favorite board game?
The Game of Life.
Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good game. I'm gonna say sorry, just to be different. But yes. Favorite card game?
Spit.
You know how to play spades.
Is that what you call it? I
Yeah.
used to be so addicted to spit backstage, of a production, just like, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me find out. All right. Here we go.
I think I'm a
Fa-
little rusty, but I'd have to get warmed up, but I was really good.
Okay, now. All right. Favorite sandwich.
Uh, oh, that's a tough one. Okay, so I will say there's a cafe called Prism Cafe here who makes gourmet sandwiches. The the chefs there make gourmet sandwiches. And there's one called the Evan Hughes, which is what my documentary is about. That's another thing is they have a sandwich named after him, and it is just so good. Like they ran out of ingredients when we went there, and so we got the last sandwich, but they only have fresh ingredients, and it's like literally made like a gourmet sandwich.
Wow. Okay. Definitely let me know what that sandwich is. I would love to try that because I'm a huge sandwich person for sure.
Yeah, yeah, they have great sandwiches there.
Okay. If you had a choice to take three people with you on a vacation, who would those three people be and where would you go? Now you could choose family, friends, or celebrities.
My dream vacation would be to go to the Maldives,
Okay.
to one of those huts over the water, but one with a slide. And oh man, three people. My
Yes.
mom,
Okay. Shout out to your mom. I love that.
uh, and a couple of my girlfriends. So it'd be like a girls thing.
Okay. Okay. I won't ask you to name them. You just say a couple of your girlfriends. That's for sure. That's for sure. Um, if you had a choice to listen to three songs or three artists on repeat and never get tired of them, what would those three songs or three artists be?
Tori Amos, because I used to listen to her all the time. Little Earthquakes, that album, just over and over again. Uh, oh, and then in college, I used to listen to the Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill,
Oh yeah,
over and
absolutely.
over again. I love the musical too. That jukebox musical made me cry. Uh,
Yeah.
and another one. Okay, there is a local band here called Cliff Diver. You should check them out. They're very good. Now, they are up and coming, and you'll be hearing them on the alternative radio station soon. They just performed at the Vans tour. And then there's like three locations, I think Miami, DC, and Long Beach, and they just performed at Long Beach. And they're gonna be performing, no, they performed at DC, and then they'll be performing. I forgot the dates and the locations, but three locations are Miami, DC, and Long Beach, and they performed at one of them. So
Okay.
they're up and coming.
I love that. I love it. If they came to you and said, Abby, you can only do one of these for the rest of your career. That is direct, produce, or write. Which one would you do?
Oh, oh God, that's really hard because I love to direct stories that I write. Because for me, it's one and the same. Can I say that?
Okay.
Because it's one thing you're directing someone else's story, but if you write a story, I want to see it come to life and be able to direct it.
Sure. So, which one would you do?
Oh, I could probably write, but I'd be sad because the directing is also fulfilling. But if I had to pick one,
I think you would. I mean, obviously, I think you would do well in every single one of them for sure.
thank
But
you.
it's a tough question to ask. But you
Mhm.
gave an answer, and I really do appreciate that. This has been a really, really dope conversation. I'm
Thank you.
learning about your background, learning about who you are and what you do and what you're about. It's been really easy flowing. It's been such a pleasure talking to you and getting to know you. I'm a new fan of yours. I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to checking out your trailer, and checking out more stuff that you do, Abby. I would love to ask you, De Vera, what ethnicity are you?
So that's an interesting story. My mom is Filipino Chinese, and we were absolutely sure there was some Spanish blood in there, maybe Italian. My dad's from England. So I took the DNA test. There's only Filipino, Chinese, and there was not I didn't have Italian blood or Spanish blood. So we have Burmese and a little bit of Afghanistan, but Chinese and Filipino. My dad's British,
Okay. All
Scottish,
right.
yeah, Anglo-Saxon. But yeah, mix.
I love it. I love your name. I love what
Thank
you're
you.
doing. And I'm hoping that, like I said, you continue with much success and many blessings. My final question to you is there anything else you would like to add about yourself, the job, or anything at all before we conclude?
I would just like to encourage anyone out there who, whatever they want to do, they can do it. Take inspired action, which could be something small every day towards that ultimate goal. But anyone can do really what they believe will be the most fulfilling, and I encourage them to pursue that.
I love that. Well said. Abbie, you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday
Thank
and
you.
week, and you and I would definitely be in touch.
Absolutely. I'll send you that link.
Please do.
Have a great day. Bye.